Cassie by Meant to Be Studios. I stop, attempting to catch my breath. I finally made it to a clearing. I take in my surroundings, the awe and splendor of this place. The pool glitters from beneath the sunlight, peeking through a canopy of trees. It feels safe here, my own bubble away from the hustle and bustle of my city, safe from my many suitors. 12 men propositioning me for marriage. Why me? Cassandra, you shouldn't waste time. I can hear my mother say, some here have money, prospects, some are strong, come from good families. Any would be good for you. Haven't you spoken to them? I shake my head. None were worth remembering. I didn't care. That's why I hadn't returned their letters. Most were pleasing to look at, others wonderful to speak to. Some I could imagine building a life with, using my knowledge of carpentry to build us a home. But wasn't love supposed to be more? Shouldn't it leave me spiraling, building fantasies with mere moments? What I've read of love, longed for and craved of love was more. Cassandra, you're nearly 18. I wasn't. Not even 17 yet. You'll need to find a partner, otherwise you'll be alone. Is that what you want? Of course not. Who wants to be alone? That was the straw that broke my back. After a day of labor, I came home to a lecture. What does she know of love? My father's just a man. My brilliant mother doesn't speak of his prowess, his charm, and definitely not his looks. Not in the way he speaks of hers. My mother could have waited for more. Her beauty still shines even now, much above women half her age. But despite her excellence, she was a coward. She feared the wonder of love would pass her by, like a ship in the night. Ironic, since my father is a sailor. He was enough. Was love just enough for some people? I believe so, but that won't be true for me. I'd rather never love than to be loved so half-heartedly. She spoke as if love would only find me because of my looks and not my merit. Looks fade. Even in a few more years, I won't look like this. What then? Am I enough? So maybe love that is enough for me. That thought. I take shelter beneath the sun, and before the pond. All my days were spent with wood, clay, and parchment. Cities were all people and no earth. I'd run for a good while before I'd find land untouched by man. To think we could simply live out our days in burrows like rabbits, eating grapes in the field, free of taxes and marriage out of convenience. Was love more, without the interference of man, without the complications and expectations? Mankind is great because of our nuances, but it's also our weakness. The way we make more out of the simplest things. The duality torments me. I dip my head into the cold pool before me. Rubbing the water across my face, it soothes me just enough. Then I see something in the water. Someone. The world is swallowed up. My agonizing philosophies right along with it. There's so much and yet nothing. They smile at me and I in return. Their smile is the greatest I've ever seen. Pink fills their cheeks. Hello, they tell me and I in return. Their beauty enraptures me. It feels like I shouldn't be able to gaze upon someone so stunning. I'm tongue-tied and it seems that they are the same. They need not speak. They're just as wonderful in their silence. Though their voice is music to my ears, a perfect melody. It puts every composer and songbird alike to shame. Cassie. The name falls from my lips, both familiar and unfamiliar. My heart squeezes. There's so much I want to tell them, now more than I ever feel in my age. Will there ever be enough time for me to tell them all the things I want to say? I fear there's no amount of time great enough. They look at me in a way that makes me feel more than a human being, like something grand. As much as I love to be seen by someone so great, I'm nothing compared to them. I never thought I'd like being nothing. Once I feared not being enough. Now it's so easy. Cassie, I love you more than anything I've ever known. I don't fear how shameless I'm speaking. It is simply the truth. My sentiment is returned, and I am not worthy. But even knowing so, to be loved by them, I'm so glad to have experienced this. I don't want to be loved by anyone that isn't my Cassie. Their allure is unmatched. Their silence is worth more to me than every romantic word ever written. Stay with me, as long as you'll have me. They take the words right out of my mouth. We're two lost souls who found each other in this endlessly cruel world. To think some will never experience this love. This love is more than anything I could ever imagine. I'll never leave you. And we were true to our word. I never saw my mother, nor my simple father ever again. Nor the bustling cities, my work or my suitors. With time that went by so quickly. Cassandra, the corporeal form, only lasted a week with Cassie. However, soon after, I became the flowers, or I could forever be one with Cassie. A piece of my soul, filled with my infinite love, was placed in every flower that graced this beautiful yet cruel earth. Lovers will only have a piece of what Cassie and I have, but our love is so great that just a piece is all lovers will ever need to find true, eternal love. Cassie by Meant to Be Studios. Hello friends, thanks for watching that video, and if you like my voice acting, you can support me by subscribing. Alright, that's it. Bye senpai.